Hello, hello, hi. Hold on, my mic is like very far away from me right now. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? I hope we're having a lovely little Saturday. I had a very late night awake, so I'm brain not work. That's kind of normal around here, but I figured I'd start off with that little disclaimer. Oh, hello. Good Toblepun stuck in an ad. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not really doing much right now. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here having a little time. You're here. Hello. How are you? I'm very excited to have you here. Today it's another little art day, a little art stream. We're picking up where we left off last time with our little Toki and Fadove sketch. I love them. They're very cute. They make me very happy. And yeah, we're gonna see what kind of progress we can make today. I'll just shoot on over here. Ooh, lovely, beautiful. They are so cute together. And we're at that stage of the art process where it's like, all right, line art. We're gonna see if we can keep the integrity of our sketch. I'm doing fine playing a website game. Totally not coding for them because fun. How about you? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a good words. I'm having a good time. I'm doing well. I um I was up way too late last night doing things that aren't necessarily my priority, but have just suddenly popped up, and now I think, oh, that kind of sounds like a priority, so I should probably do this. You know, you ever have those situations where it's like, oh yeah, a new thing has popped up. I'm gonna go do that instead of the thing I was already doing. Oh, I have so much stuff on my desk. I've been I've been so wildly unprepared to do anything for the past week ever since I got home. Everything is just rapid fire happening all at once. Yeah, preparing I'm preparing writing samples and such for an opportunity that I saw pop up. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do more writing and writing related stuff. So maybe we'll put in a little writing sample here or there, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I just have to assemble those things, and so we'll see how that goes. It could be good, it could be not good. Who knows? Yeah, we just kind of have to see what our objective is going to be for today. I mean, of course, I think the objective today is going to be to get some line art done. Some refining, some making everything just kind of come together. Because, of course, we have these sketches. They look pretty good. I'm quite happy with them. You just have to really. We have to do it, you know? Let's, I'm just scouring the web for a second because I know I had something somewhere that I saw that I was like, oh yes, this is like an art style, like a line art style that I was really interested in just trying out. I'm not sure. Like, it's very possible that I just saw it and was like, oh yeah, that looked really nice, and then I just scrolled past it and I didn't do anything, I didn't interact with it. I'm really bad about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful artwork on the internet that I just see and I process. I'm like, oh, I wish I did art that looked like that. And then I don't. And then I'm just left wishing, wanting, waiting. Yeah, because I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to pick out an art style pretty much ever. Of course, I could do, oh, why is my opacity on? I thought I turned that off. But yeah, if we just have flat black lines, that could be pretty cool. What if I want it to be a little more like sketchy freeform? I don't know. I'm having the exact same problem that I had last time where I was just indecisive, but now I'm just indecisive about something else. Oh my goodness. Am I just like a lost cause? I might be. Who knows? But it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it too much. I think. Let me turn up this slightly. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Zoning out, the art process. Everything is difficult all the time. It's a tough one. Maybe I should try to just like jump right into colors. Like I just... Because we could just say, okay, sketch, cool. We could color the sketch. And then say, that's good. What is this layer? I don't really need this layer to exist anymore. Let's see, where can we... I want to gather up the line art based on who it is. Or the sketches, not the line art. I'm gonna group these. What is this? Oh, that's like the original terrible sketch. We're just gonna get rid of that. Delete the evidence. Alright, and we have folder for fate of. Excellent, excellent. And so... I don't really know that we need to have these in like a sketches folder. So Toki is kind of like in front of fate of, so that layer can be in front of her. Yeah, I don't know, let's just get some colors in here and we'll see. Maybe we'll go for something a little more painterly instead of like a line art. We'll just grab some colors, see what they look like. Totally just try paint the sketch, yeah. I think I'm gonna try to do something like that. So if we just... lay down some colors first. And just see where the process takes us. I think that'll be our best bet for now. Ooh, could you tone down music a tiny bit? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. It's as loud as your voice right now. Yeah, okay. So how's that? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hi, Katoy Poi. Quick stop in. Need a nap? I agree with you. I also need a nap. But it's okay. We're here to do art and draw stuff. So I'm happy to have you as long as you would like to stay. I would not dream of taking you away from nap time, so... we're just gonna lay down some base colors. And then we'll see where we end up as soon as we start doing like shading and all that kind of stuff. There he is. There's at least the skin colors of our boy. Let's see. I don't know what color exactly his robes should be. Probably like on the bluer side. I don't know, we'll figure it out. He's kind of like just this whole field of dark clothing. So these values are gonna look really weird for a minute, but it's okay. We'll figure them out. We still got like a whole shading step. Better to just put the colors down there and have them be wrong than not do anything at all. We are here for a good time. I know it might drive some people nuts that I'm just drawing this all in manually instead of like selecting it all and dropping the bucket in here, but it's fine. Yeah, here we go. You follow your process. Yeah. I'm doing my best to find out my process. It has been such a long time since I've really kind of given myself to the life of character drawing. And it's I kind of need to start doing it a lot more. because I have several character arts that I'm gonna have to do in the near future. So, probably not a bad idea to, you know, figure out my process again and get myself ready to draw more people, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of that. My gosh, I'm not going to have a very restful weekend. I have so much that I need to get done. But it's okay, you know? It's just that's the grind of life. You just kind of gotta do work. Do work, get paid. That's the motto of life right now. Let me just get these baggy pants colored in. I'm pretty excited about actually getting to render these out though, so we're gonna hope that the whole drawing process works out for us. I think it will. Gosh, is his outfit really one color? I'm gonna have to decide on that later. Maybe his shoes are a different color? I don't know, all the references I got for this character were, like waist up, pretty much. So I don't actually have any reference for what kind of shoes he likes to wear. Let's see, what other colors do we need here? Maybe a little white-ish. Just got home from watching my kid play football, going to free comic book day. Oh, yay. Go nap in a few minutes before I head back out. Heck yeah. You get your rest, you get that nap. That sounds like a fun day. It's been so long since I've, like, gone to, like, a free comic book day, though. Like, actually, years. I don't know if that's gonna, you know, happen today. Maybe next year, maybe maybe a year after that, who knows? The comics are free today. Yeah, I know. I'm not going anywhere today, so hee hoo. I'll be staying home today because if I'm not streaming, I'm going to be working. So, gotta maximize that time. Fair, yeah. I have so much to manage, I have so much to do and so much to announce eventually. We'll see if I have free time ever again. We can hope. Alright, let me see these references again, because I don't know what's going on. Specifically the hair color, so I think he's a little blonde guy. At least I'm reasonably sure. I just have a lot of messages to scroll up to actually go find this image. Give me the man. Give me the little guy. I wish to see him. I wish to know what hair color he has so I don't mess this up. Where is it? Show me. Yeah, how long ago was this? I guess it was like Tuesday, so it was a very long time ago. Alright, I'm in the messages from Tuesday. Ooh. Alright, there he is. There's our boy. Okay, we're gonna open these in a new tab so I don't lose them. Better yet, I should maybe save them so I don't have to scroll up for them again. But alright. Okay. Yeah, so he's kind of like... The color I have is basically right. But he is actually closer to this kind of white blonde that I had going on. Or not white blonde, but this whiter color. Oh, but not quite. It's like in between, honestly. If I do a little low opacity trick on that and then just draw it in on top of that, just color grab it, draw in that color. Yeah, that works. Like slightly yellower than the bandages. That's kind of what we want. And let's see, he's kind of got the brown on the sides. But it's supposed to be a little darker. Like the brown on that undercut. I'll have to draw it in like nicer later, but alright. That goes down a little. Yeah, that's good. So let's see. We need a little bit more of like a kind of gold tone. Or stuff like this. Little bracelets. This thing. Okay, and where else do I have little golds peeking through? Somewhere like there. Pretty good to me. I feel like he'll have more than just those two pieces, but I don't know. I'm kind of like taking my little creative liberties on this one. But now for this color, I don't like what I have here. I don't like the base tone. I want it to be less saturated for sure. Let's see. Less saturated, maybe a little lighter just as a base. Well, enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely nap. And yeah. Enjoy a little watching time. We'll see you around. Let's see what yeah. On the redder side. Can toy play with the lurk command? Yes, I do have a lurk command if anyone ever wants to use it. Just it just welcomes you. You are welcome to lurk for as long as you wish. And in fact, I appreciate you lurkers. If you ever come in to watch and you just aren't actually able to watch, that's fine. Just lend me a tab and I appreciate it. Yeah, so here we have our little Toki. He's very cute. I love him. Alright, so we can say and then we shall move on to little Miss Fate of. Never actually used the lurk command. Yeah, a lot of channels have one, they offer it, and I thought it was just, you know, it was fun, so I thought I'd just add it to mine too. And yeah, so I know spring eladrin are usually green. But what if I just made her pink instead? In fact, I think I prefer that. So we don't follow the rules. I don't know what they do. Oh, they don't really do anything. This just it's really helpful to a channel if you like engage with the chat in any way. So a lot of channels will have just a little lurk command, so people can type that into the chat, and so they've interacted basically, but they're announcing like, hello, I'm here to watch, hello, I'm here supporting you. I'm not gonna talk though, really, I'm just here to lurk. So yeah, it's just like a tiny little way to say, hi, I'm here, I'm supporting you, but I'm not really gonna be active in chat. At least that's my interpretation of what they are and what they're for, so. We'll usually get you a little hey hi welcome from the streamer, and then you know they'll just move on to whatever they're doing normally. Cute, yeah, it is cute. Yeah, so we have her. She's a little pink. I actually do want her hair to be brown though. And like this cute little, very light kind of fawny brown. In her hair, she actually has the flowers growing. And so all of the actual pink in her hair is going to be from those flowers. I'll have to... We're gonna see if we can find a different kind of... pink. I don't know if I want it to be like brighter, more saturated, less saturated. Well, it's a little tough one. I don't know, like I don't want it to be too bright, but then darkening it seems to like deepen the pink tone inadvertently, and I don't really want that either. Like I kind of want her to be like this pale pink, if that makes sense, like barely saturated, but still, you know, it's still obviously pink. Let's see, what did we start with? Electric pink down to ashy, dusty pink. Yeah, I'll take it. If nothing else, we can just add more color to it later. See, this is gonna be like the tough part, because now I actually have to figure out what her design's gonna be. Her color design. What is this color? Not quite dark enough. So, I don't know, Eladrin, every time I see an Eladrin, they have like their whole getup is the same color. Everything on them is like the same color. It's like they are everything that they're wearing, or everything that they're wearing is them. So I don't know, we can kind of go with that to start and just see where that branches out. So if she just is pink. This isn't a bad thing, but this is like the most like girly pop character that I've ever made or played. So we're gonna see if I actually end up liking that color scheme. Oh, also, I didn't draw in her little ear. Just sticking out back there, colorless. For shame. Now what happens here if I do up this whole thing in this one color? Of course that carries down here because it's the same piece of fabric. There we go, it's starting to come together a little bit. I say that, but I'm still kind of... I'm still figuring out if I actually like it. I do want to have a little bit of some kind of springy green. We'll see how that looks. We have these like inside parts. Maybe the skirt can be green. I don't know, I really like the kind of stereotypical spring colors that are exactly like this pink and spring green. So we'll see if that ends up making me love this design, or if it's still going to like flop in my brain. We'll see. Is that green dark enough for what I want it to be? Probably not. We'll go a little bit darker. Her little dark, like plant stem kind of leggies. Maybe I'll make her. Maybe I'll make her boots also that kind of. I'll make this part of her shoe the dark pink again. And this little part because it sticks out behind. Hold on. I think. Okay. This actually, I think, needs to be erased from Toki, because I want that part of her shoe to be more visible. Bang, bang. And close that back up. We don't need this to be so long. I want to see my layers more than anything, at least at this stage. So here we go. We have more of that shoe available. Oh, do I want these to be like tall boots? So, like, to the effect of this is her skin. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I kinda like that. Maybe I'll draw in the other leg before I start deliberating on whether or not I like it. So yeah, if we have that going on. I would like for them to be actual boots and not just her skin. I'm trying to see, like, would this look good as all one color? No, I'm gonna keep it that way tentatively, and then if I end up absolutely hating it, I'll just you know, I'll just get rid of it. We'll see if this belt looks good as green or if I should make it some other color. Good. We could carry the color from her hair, actually. Maybe this brown tone will be the actual boot. I need to be careful with this one. It's not on the right layer to be drawing over stuff like that. You know, could be very cute. We just draw in like her gloves and such that way. Because it's kind of like cute, delicate little brown color. It's so, like, it's so springy to me. So yeah, I think we can work with that. Alternatively, would I maybe want the legs of this to be pink and then have the actual boots be brown? Fine, that's on like the very bottom of my screen. I can hardly even see what I'm doing. Could go for something like that. I kinda dig the look. You know, I'm really not unhappy with this. I know it's probably not like the best way to describe how I feel about my art, but at this stage, you know, it's pretty good, pretty strong. I'm gonna just do up the bow in this color too, because I cannot imagine it's gonna be too different of a color. Very nice. We're enlisting the emotional support leg. Do not bonk me for sitting like this. It needs to be done. Or do. I cannot control you. Right. So on top of the hair, we will put... I definitely want these flowers to be like a brighter color than just this. Because if you saw the things that I would be referencing for these little flowers in her hair, you would definitely see that they are way brighter. And they have these like tiny little white point flowers on them. And actually, how it turns out, the pink petals of this specific flower that I'm referencing are not actually the flowers of this flower. They're not the petals of this flower, they're actually leaves. And then the tiny little itty bitty white point flower that's in the middle of those leaves is the actual flower. And so these like big bright colorful leaves are the things that attract the pollinators, and then they end up bumping into the tiny little white flower that's maybe not as visually appetizing, I guess. I don't really know bug logic on this one. But yeah, they just play a silly little trick, is essentially what it is. And so yeah, you end up with little flowers like that. Nature's cool. Alright, so I'm going to export this really quick, just as it is right now. Hello, Photoshop. Thank you. I'm gonna export this just as like the flat colors right now, because I just want to have it for safekeeping. Kind of just like so I can go through my process and show people how I work. Let's see, where are my illustration, personal files. Okay. And so yes, I've saved the little sketch, I've saved the sketchy colors. Now let's see where we want to go from here. If I want to go straight into rendering, if I want to start defining some of the edges a little more. As always, the hard part to decide. It's like I could just start painting over this stuff. I could start just shading it, going crazy, going wild. I don't know, because usually around this stage is when I start just merging all my layers and just start drawing over everything that I have. And honestly, I might do that. I saved the collection of folders already as its own, just in case I decide I hate everything that I've just done. Oh, hold on, I should actually... Can I do this? I'm going to actually start drawing in different colors over the line art. Like so. So that it's easier, please. That's easier for me to kind of do the actual shading bits later. I don't know if this is exactly the right color I should be using for this, but oh well. A little bit too light for what I would normally want it to be for, but oh well. No one ever said I was a perfect artist. Or just hiding all of this gunky black line art. And so maybe instead, we can have some more agreeable colors. Oh no, I have goofed. I did not wish to do that. So I'm just doing this with my mouse right now because I can't be bothered to, I guess, move my hand to use my pen instead. We just color in these lines. And getting rid of the lines like this, like quote unquote getting rid of the lines like this, makes everything look a lot chunkier. Because we're used to seeing these lines as kind of like the boundary for the art, and now it's like suddenly become a part of it, if that makes sense. It once sat on the outside, and now it looks like it's more of actually part of the structure of what you're doing. Here we are. I definitely have to darken this green around the darker green section, but I think it's just perfect for this lighter part. Oh, I think it's really satisfying actually coloring in the line art and just seeing how everything looks that way. It makes the entire piece feel so much softer. Like it's cuter, it's prettier. She looks so pastel, so cute. So we'll go a little darker for what's down here. I don't know if that exactly... Okay, well it's definitely a lot darker than what I had before. Because I just put it like next to that. Okay, yeah, it's definitely darker than before. That's good, that works for me. And there we go, we should probably clean up some of these edges right now because I don't want these to be green. Honestly, I think Toki's like brown base color actually works really well for this, and you can see I've given up on my mouse already and I'm using my pen again. Honestly, as I should, but you know, sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you just decide for yourself what the process should look like, and then you do it. And then eventually when you realize, oh, there are better ways to be doing this, you switch over and then you act like nothing ever happened. Perfectly normal artist behavior. There we go. And we're definitely going to completely redo this entire bow, but while it's still here, I might as well color in the lines with something a little more friendly. So here we go, color in the little lady arms. Oh, she's just a little baby. I don't know if I'm gonna like coloring this in, because then all the detail feels lost. We'll pull it back in. No worries, no worries. Aros de Mole, thank you for following. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm like sitting up straighter because someone followed. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just doing some character art. Doing a little bit of drawing. I've fallen in love with these D&D characters that we were playing And so I just decided, alright, I'm gonna put my powers as an artist to use finally. I'm actually going to draw some art for myself, for my partner, who's the boy D&D character here. Alright, so she's all base colored out. That's cute. Alright, now for Mr. Toki. Honestly, Toki looks okay the way he is. But just do some of this maybe. That drawn in. Some boy hands. See, I'm doing this now, but whenever I work on illustrations, I tend to enjoy using kind of heavier dark outline. So everything that I'm doing here is just going to get re-outlined later. But I guess later when it gets re-outlined, it's going to be a little more put together by then, so at least that's the hope. Not really a good way for me to do this so that it's not just oh, like the colors of these lines are already so close to black, it's just not even gonna be noticeable. BRB gonna order pizza. Oh my gosh, order me some. That's a joke, but I kind of want pizza now. You can just email me some pizza. I'm sure it'll be the same. Tylerova, thank you for following. Hello, how are you? Hello, hi, welcome. I don't know if you've been sitting here for a while or if you've just joined, but I hope you are enjoying my little random rambles about my art and my art process, because I feel so constantly disoriented by my own ability to work. Every 3 seconds I'm looking at myself and the decisions I'm making like, why did I choose to do this? Or why can't I choose what I want to do? In any case, it's just a struggle. I am good. How are you and everybody in chat? Pretty good. I mean, Kato's ordering some pizza, which I'm kind of jealous of, but that's fine. I've only been living where I am for a very short period of time, so I actually don't know. I don't really know where to order a good pizza from. So it's kind of unfortunate. Even if I wanted pizza, I'd have to like do some research, and I don't know if I have the bandwidth for that right now. Can I have some? Yeah, I'll have to do some research into my local area and see where I can get myself some pizza. I know there's one place in town that has pizza, but like apparently nobody wants to work there, like for good reason, but nobody wants to work there, so they don't really do delivery very much anymore. How cute you're drawing. Oh, thank you. I love these little characters. Like the characters themselves are very cute to me and I love them. And so that's why I decided, yes, it is time to draw these characters. And I just hope that by the time I finish this art, it's going to represent them well and it's going to be a good time for everybody involved. Let's see, I'm gonna export this version as well as like a little step. I'm exporting this image at every step essentially that I hit. So yeah, I'm gonna copy this over here. Let's see. Cause yeah, we're just gonna merge these together. And so now we have this one layer that is Toki and this one layer that is Fadev. And now we can begin with the creating and carving of actual of actual like colors and shading and rendering and all that kind of stuff. So jealous of your ability to put them in difficult poses like that. Oh, believe me, it was a struggle. Believe me, it took me my entire last stream to just get the sketch in place. And so, yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle just to get the poses right. But it's all good. Welcome back, Kato! Get you some pizza, or is it on its way? I'm not sure there'll be pizza whenever you reach here. No. Yeah, it's a little bit of a journey, but I think it's worth it for some pizza. Alright, now let's see. How do I want to start doing this? I'm acting like I've never drawn before, but honestly, sometimes I open up a file and that's what it feels like. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I open up a file. I'm like, huh. I feel like it's been 10 years since I've drawn anything. I suddenly have forgotten how. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see what we can end up with. There are 4 pizzas and 4 people. Can you reach Spain in 1 hour? I can try. I most certainly can try my best. My math sucked in high school. I do not know if I'm doing these eyes any manner of justice. I'm also working directly on the layer, so that's questionable at best. Would 18 hours be quick enough? You never know. Oh no, what am I doing? Really are just we're just doing our best. We're putting random lines on here and hoping that it turns into the face that we're hoping for. I usually have such a better process for doing this. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh. Yeah, the buppies eat first. And maybe if there's leftovers. Maybe. Let's go purple here. But I'm such a kind internet rando. Sorry, we have no way of knowing that. But we do know that the doggos are very good boys. And so they must munch. I cannot resist their puppy's eyes. Yeah. Definitely like I'm like so unhappy with this face that I'm making right now. What am I doing? I think it is true. I think I did in fact forget how to draw. It's all right. We will figure this out. Maybe we'll take a little trip over to our this. Do a little, as the kids say, hacking. Oh, why? Excuse me. I don't know why the tool is just being so weird. It continues to be weird, actually. I don't know what it's doing. Why is it like... Is he wiggling like that? I'm not doing anything. Ah! Life is hard. Oh, we can work with that. I like that. I like that face a little more. Ta-da. I feel like... Yeah, because my pen's not like wiggling or jiggling normal thing, so it's woohoo. Oh, I finished the forum coding, now time to start actually playing the website. Ooh, very exciting. You're knocking it out of the park lately. You're doing so much awesome work. You cannot center columns with BB code here, says a lot of transparent in my forums. Very good. I mean, listen, sometimes you just have to find a little workaround and make it work. Now, where's my light source? What am I trying to do? Is it like up here? Going this way? Could be. I'm gonna say yeah, probably. I wish I knew what any of that meant. It's okay. It's okay, we're all trying to know what that means. Good music choice, by the way. Oh, thank you. I've just put together a playlist from music available on Epidemic Sound. That credit is in my little info description thingamabob about section down there. I don't have the playlist linked, unfortunately. I probably should. People have asked me for it, so I guess I'll have to add that in sometime. Yeah, it's all royalty-free music. I think I don't think you need an account or anything to just listen to the music on there. You need an account and stuff to use it in like streams and videos and all that kind of stuff, but that's about it. I'm doing my best right now with go a little warmer with our shadows maybe. I want to go cooler. More fun. Go with warmer, I don't know. Even slightly darker. We'll have to edit in, or you know, like paint in the hair and such. It's kind of in the way right now. I'm in like turbo focus mode trying to fix my own mistakes, but I don't think I'm actually doing it. I get a little bit of a wing here because I'm a simple creature. I like a little wing. I feel like that eye is shaping up, but the other one's still like questionable. Like deeply questionable, in fact. You know, it's actually kind of okay now that I think about it. A little bit, kind of. Touching my headset and just like adjusting the volume on it by accident. I can't be doing that because then I can't hear any of my alerts or anything, and that's not good. A happy face. She's looking very like glam right now. It's not a bad thing. I'm like little makeup queen. Looking a lot like softer, a lot rounder than I originally envisioned her, which isn't a problem. It's kind of like fawny. It's like an appropriate darker shade color for this hair. On the redder side. Say so. don't know, we're kind of... I just have to remember how anatomy works and how noses work. I think my downfall here is I'm not using a single reference, and that's, you know, that'll do it. Suddenly I forget how to draw, and I don't know how things work. I mean, that certainly looks like a nose, I think. Why don't you? It's not really of a why don't I? It's more of like a why am I not doing it right now? Cuz usually I do. I absolutely usually do. I guess maybe this time I was like, I can just freestyle it. And here I am struggling like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But then it's a fun exercise in seeing what I'm actually able to do just normally. Yeah, it's a little adventure in arting. Maybe get some pink on this face. Maybe her little cheeks are a little you know, a little sun touched. She's a little pink, maybe a little blushy. Yeah, really, in the end, we're here to just kind of hang out and do art stuff. So if it's 2 hours of me struggling to draw, then I guess that's 2 hours of me struggling to draw. You guys get to come along on that ride with me. I think really just the downfall is the fact that I'm trying to do this in a not like skin tone. And so I'm just not used to placing these values correctly. And that just displays a weakness in my own practice and ability to, you know, draw this kind of stuff, but it's alright, it just tells us what studies we need to do more later. You know, you look at the work you're doing, you're like, hey man, you really vroom from outside. Hey man, you really struggled with this thing that normally you're pretty like okay at. Maybe you should look into some studies and fix that up. And I have to look at myself like, yeah, you're right. I got stuff that I need to work on. I mean, really, I think all of us have stuff that we need to work on. But I digress. I just kicked my computer. I'm sorry. Sorry, baby girl. Anyway, I'm just gonna hope that that doesn't cause any problems. Study? What's that? I don't know, man. I don't do that. I don't do that. I should do that. Just trying to get rid of all of this. I mean, she's looking very cute, so I'm glad it's at least working out for me. Even if it is a little tiny bit of a struggle bus, it's okay. That's just how art is. Sometimes you just have to struggle. Yeah, I don't know. Studies are a really good thing. Very important. Very I would say essential to the process of learning how to do art well. It's just been an age and a half since I've really engaged with the practice of, doing studies. Oh, I'm getting serious when I'm like full body turning to my tablet. It's just I'm looking at my own character and having those moments of like, I love this character. And honestly, if that's not how you feel about your own character, what are you doing? She's just a little fey creature. Absolutely precious and my favorite thing. Favorite thing that I've played. My wrist is just snap, crackle, pop. I need to do more stretches. I need to get back in the habit of making sure my hands and wrists aren't perishing at all times, because I'm going to be doing a lot more work than I'm used to for the next 2 months. So, hee-hoo. Have to make sure that our carpal does not tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Because it really wants to. It's alright though. Oh. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was saying when I said, like, oh, I basically dark outline everything I draw anyway. Like, this, like, hard dark outline on the face is just coming back the longer I work on this. Oh, you know how I said I was gonna play the website? Well, I might be doing a local View 3 project to track a challenge I'll be doing there. Ooh, that sounds fun. I don't think I know what that is. Probably, maybe. Framework of JavaScript. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to brush up on my coding knowledge, especially if I'm gonna try using it a lot more. So I'll be doing a local website with lots of clicks for playing. Yay. Very cool. I'll make this look a little pointier at the top. Gonna be pointy ear committee. Let's see if we can blend this down into that shadow. Okay. That's there, and that's basically doing what it should. Add some silly little lines and textures to this ear, because it's fantasy. I can kind of do what I want. I don't envision her having any kind of like earrings or anything, so we won't do anything with that. Let's see where we started here. Oh, she is beauty, she is grace. She has been given a nicer face. Just do this, clean up a little bit around here. We've once again merged our layers together, so yeah, okay. We'll make a new layer to keep doing stuff. I want to add kind of, what does this color look like? Like that. Add some. I want to add some color variance just throughout this whole thing. I don't know if that's how I want to do it. I think really that's kind of part of what's throwing me off so bad right now. Just everything is one color. It looks all samey. I just have to make sure I do this quite the right way. I could just put some green everywhere, and that's kind of the approach I'm taking. I have more of a vision than that, but that's where we're gonna start. bit of this, a little bit of that. Kind of tones down the pink a little bit. What if we want some more pink in some spots? And that was like 6 billion different brush strokes, so I can't just singular undo that. Ew. I go a little bit larger. It's a little too pink, but ew. All right. Reduce it a little further. It's barely perceptible when I do that, but I'll take it. We're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how this works. I'm going to find myself a little reference for what this kind of hair looks like. Drawing curly hair can be cool, can be fun, but I feel like it's also really easy to just get it wrong. So we're gonna see what kind of deal we're trying to have here. What size brush are we trying to have here? Oh, how I think what I really need to see is how, it's like tips for drawing curly hair. There's also so many ways that it can just look outside of just the actual, you know, how it's drawn. Oh, tippy tap typing. So, what kind of articles do you enjoy more? What do you mean? What exactly are you like asking about? Enjoy reading more? I guess it kind of depends. Greening Hazard, hello. Oh, look at you with your check mark. That's so cool. I'm still so happy that you actually got it. It was a long battle. Hey, here I am, I'm doodling. I'm doodling my little character. My body's out from yard work. Oh no. These are our creatures. Our boys at the moment. I'm currently looking at references. So the drawing portion has slowed down just a little bit for now. Oh, pizza! Yay, pizza! Not sure how long you'll stay drawing, but bye, just in case. I should be here for the next half hour, approximately. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. But we shall see. How do I want to do this? Google's really not giving me much by way of good references. Not ideal, but it's alright. Oh, crunchy. I really don't appreciate that my neck crunches so much and so often, especially lately. It's just no good. Very icky, no good. Let's see. We're just trying to explore the wide world of how hair works. I feel like there's just so many ways for it to go right or go wrong. So yeah, we're just out here bringing this character to life, and it is bringing me so much life seeing this character kind of like take form, take shape. Kind of the miracle of being an artist. It's just like you see things in your brain and you just make them happen. Even though sometimes it is a fight for your life to actually get your hands to do the thing that you want them to do. Eventually it does happen, and you get to look at it like, wow, I did that. I made it happen. And then you do it all over again. You fight, you struggle, you win. Some days I do wish it was easier, but hee-hoo. And so we're getting somewhere. We're making something come to life here. It's certainly not my hip that just popped. I feel like an old man. I'm not even 30. Why does everything snap, crackle, pop, and hurt 24/7? I feel like this shouldn't be happening yet. Life really does start going downhill when you hit 25. And just keeps getting worse. I have to have my own health insurance now. I don't even know what it covers, man. Stuff, probably. Yeah, being an adult is so cool when you buy health insurance and you don't even know if you can go to the dentist. Like, is it covered? Is it not? Am I gonna show up there and have them tell me I'm covered and I have to pay like $2,000 for a cleaning? Who knows? I don't. I don't work here. I really should go visit the dentist though at some point. I just am avoiding that task like the plague. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone wants to go to the dentist like to begin with, like even if you're not concerned about such things. And when you are, it's even worse. You have to start wondering which you value more, um, being able to eat because of money or being able to eat because of your teeth. Uh-huh. Real first world problem, huh? And I'm having fun with this hair now. I really wasn't sure where I was going with it. I'm still kind of not sure where exactly I'm going with it, but I'm like figuring out as I go. Okay, okay. So yeah, we're getting this curly hair to look, curly. And so that's exciting to me. I feel like I originally envisioned it being a little bit more curly, maybe. Not sure. It's my character. I don't know why I'm saying I'm not sure. But I don't know, kinda just not sure. Really, it could have gone any way. I don't want to spend like 12 hours drawing her hair, but I just might. Because the longer I work on it, maybe the faster I'll work on it. I'll start knowing kind of what I'm doing, what I'm up to. Because of course it's infinitely easier to just do a completely straight hairstyle. But I don't want to do a completely straight hairstyle. I want her to have these cute, curly, like cute little wavy curls. She's meant to be adorable, but deadly. Oh, like this this one chunk of hair is really coming together, and I'm really glad to see it. But then I look at the entire rest of her head, and I'm like, ah, this is gonna take 10,000 years to do. But I must persevere. I must do it. I must get it done. And then one day, maybe, I'll be rewarded for my perseverance. I'm just gonna kind of clean up around here a little bit because I know I'm gonna extend out a lot from here, so if I can just clean up some of these edges, I'll cover them up. Kind of acknowledge that this is the shape I want it to be. And everything under that's just gonna kind of go over. What is this? Okay. Not me forgetting what my actual layers are. Just clicking on stuff like, what is this? What did I do here? Just from the little thumbnail on the layers panel, it looked like it was art that I did across the entire figure. I'm like, I don't remember drawing anything across the entire figure. But no, it's just this section here because it's very long. So it just looks like a tall section of art. Silly me. Get more of this hair done. More little shading. I've always really enjoyed shading hair. I just think it's fun. Because, like, you have the different shapes and you have, like, the... Gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? The... Like, the luster of it, I guess? Like, the way the shading works and the highlighting works and all of those things, so that when it comes together at the end, it's really pretty and it's really cute. Look at that little strand, not strand, but like collection of strands just kind of come together because I just put a couple silly little lines on the... Look, it's cute. I love her and her little face. Look, she's precious. Precious D&D character I ever played in my life. I'm so used to trying to make my characters like cool and mysterious, but like I can't play a cool mysterious character. I don't have fun. I want to be cute. I want to smile. I want to have a good time. I want to be a little creature in distress sometimes. Color grabbing some of this. very pixelated at this size that I'm looking at, so I kind of keep it zoomed out sometimes, from time to time. Oh, I feel myself sitting like a shrimp, so I'm just gonna self-redeem a little bonk for myself. Oh. All the crunching that happens. I don't know if my mic picks it up every single time I move and crunch, but oh my goodness. It's every single time. Okay. I've recovered from my crunching episode. Probably. It's difficult to say for sure, because I don't think I ever really recover from them. I just kind of move on until the next one. Okay, more cleanup, because we don't need all this stuff over here. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of look at. I'm gonna find myself another reference so that I can maybe better articulate, better articulate what I'm trying to do. Just make it happen, you know? It's a tough one because there's just like so much. Oh, we shall see. In fact, we shall get rid of all this. I say all this, but then I only erase like a portion of it. It's fine. I understood what I meant, and that's what matters. Yeah, this hair is certainly more along the line of wavy than curly. Which, I don't know, you win some, you lose some in life, and you. See what that turns out like. It's I got a lot of these little flyaways. I think really that's what we need more of. It's just kind of more unruly hair. Maybe if I just kind of determine the overall. I think I kind of just hate this. Just these little baby hairs down here. Just grab this color, start kind of shading away at a couple more things. Oh my gosh, I saw a TikTok the other day that like shook me to my core. And it is about D&D players who play Eladrin. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with the audio or like the little sound clip. It's like the Joker thing. It's like you do this thing, society says it's normal, but you do this, but society says it's like it becomes a big deal all of a sudden. It's like players who play Eladrin, society thinks you're normal, but you play a spring Eladrin and make her pink instead of green, and society calls you gay. And it's true. Here I am with my pink spring Eladrin, like, oh no. Oh no. That's me. What have I done? I know they're supposed to be green. I know they're supposed to be. But apparently the non-binary spirit just says you have to play pink. I didn't even know I was like falling into this trap before, but here I am. Unintentional. Fully. I just thought, oh yes, spring pink. I like that. In summary, there are a lot of stereotypes about D&D players and the LGBT, and it's unfortunate how many of them are true. Like, are you a tiefling or an Eladrin? Usually one of the two. I see other ones, it's like, oh, you're non-binary? What's the name of your drow character? Like, okay, homie. Bro. You don't have to do this to me. Oh man, okay. Da-da-da. Steam popping up with my friends playing games. I'm just, I'm sleepy every time I load up stream. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. Doesn't matter what time it is. It's almost 4 o'clock and here I am, I'm sleepy. On there. Straight up just like that. One strand that's viscerally upsetting me. Still not ideal, but I'll take it for now. Starting to look so cute. I love this little character. Hello, you're still live? Yes, hello. I don't expect to be for too much longer, but I'll just be sitting here for as long as I feel like. And part of me is like, ooh, what if I stay live for long enough for me to finish this hair? Because, it's gonna take me a little while. So I could be here for a little while longer. Or I could give up halfway and say, no, it's time to be done. But, yeah, we'll kind of just see. I think you'll be here for a couple of hours more than. Yeah, maybe, possibly, potentially. It's possible. Let's see, I'm just gonna kind of scribble this here so it's easier for me to palette grab. I do kind of want to just kind of go in here. I don't know, I mean, I kind of have like a little system down. Maybe it'll go a little faster from here on out. Who knows? Could be faster. It could just not be. It could take longer. Got enough coins to make you read an article. Ooh, then I'll really be here for forever. I'll share article tomorrow if I can reach stream. Yeah, there you go. You can take a little gamer break. I'll find an article you haven't read first. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure even if I have read it, I wouldn't mind reading it again. But yeah, I mean, just have to see. Aw. we're having fun with the hair at this point, and that's kind of the goal. It's kind of the idea. Just a little lady, and I love her. It was basically like half of her head finished. But then we have like all of the rest of her to do, which honestly might not take that long. I feel like curly hair takes a lot longer than anything else. Hugan, hello, how are you doing? Thanks for popping by and stopping in. This is basically like all the progress we've made today so far. Yeah, we started from just plain sketches today, no colors or anything, but then we put in some base colors, colored the line art. Now I'm just drawing in my little lady. And we're kind of just this is kind of an exploration in hair drawing, hairstyles, hair everything. Alive and gravely sore from hiking. Oh goodness. I've really not gone hiking pretty much ever. I think my sister took me one time. That was like a decade ago, probably at this point. I don't know. Honestly, that's probably correct. I don't like that that number is probably accurate. Let's see. Trying to just so you don't hike but you rock climb. Feels like you skipped a bunch of steps. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like hiking would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of a little baby about like exercising and outings specifically. Like specifically the outdoor stuff. It's kind of eh. I'm just so paranoid constantly about like catching ticks and things. Because I found a tick on me exactly once, and then I go to the doctor and they're like, oh yeah, we should probably put you on something because we found like maybe a smidgen of Lyme disease in your blood. We're like, oh great. Good. Like the one time I got bit by something, it's put demons in my blood. But see, that was from LARPing, which you could consider hiking with more and weirder steps. I would say it's more camping than hiking. Like, demons in your blood can only help. I think maybe a different kind of demon in my blood, but the Lyme disease demon is probably best avoided. So it definitely tried to take me. Oh, yes, but you are alive and that's what matters. Get some things done for Mother's Day. Oh gosh, when is Mother's Day? I am so bad at following like holidays. Sunday the 14th. Is that right? You're in Spain tomorrow. Oh, okay. I think it's different. I think it's different here. Yeah, in the US it's on the 14th. Okay. So it's different. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I need to do for that. Like I'm probably not gonna see my mom, because kind of far. But yoo-hoo. Sleepy. Listen, it's so hard being a sleepy little creature. I'd call her regardless. Yeah. I mean, of course I'm gonna call my mom. Call my mom, have a little chat. I just don't know if I'm gonna, like, do something, you know? Could be fun. But, yeah. Again, I just don't know what I would do in that regard. Here we are getting distracted when I put out a mission for myself. Oh, remind me to get a second screen to watch streams when we move. I need to multitask. Yeah, multitasking while watching streams is kind of the best. You sit and you hang out and you look over every once in a while and suddenly the thing on the screen looks different than you remember. It's a line stream for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to get more consistent with this whole streaming thing. It's just it's a battle between myself and my brain that wants to sleep and do nothing, but also wants to come on stream and hang out with everybody. Also, like, I get so much done when I'm streaming. I get way more done on stream than I do off stream, that's for sure. If I streamed regularly, I'd be non-stoppable. Yeah, absolutely. And so I wish I had more time to stream. Like, if I could just come on and stream every single day. Like, I feel like that might be a ticket to burning out for me. But maybe in the future, when I have less stuff that I need to get done, I could consider it. I could consider streaming more often, streaming more days of the week, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll just see how that goes. Because, again, there's just so much to do. We get 3 screens each. Ooh. Yeah, listen, the more screens, the better. That's what I think. Oh. Alexa, why does my body hurt? I don't have an Alexa to ask that question to. It just makes me feel better if I preface the question with that. Bare minimum is decent Wi-Fi. True. You definitely need the good Wi-Fi. Life is so hard without it. Ooh. Not decent, a fast one. ASAP. Heck yeah. This character's so cute. So girly pop. hair everywhere. Little curly haired queen. Hmm. Do tell me things about these characters, lad. I'm missing out on context. Oh, yes, of course. So, this right here is my character Fada. She is a Spring Eladrin Ranger. And this right here is her buddy Toki. He is a half-elf sorcerer. And these two are they're a little pair. They travel together, they're friends. And Toki here is kind of haunted. So he's always seeing spirits, and he's kind of like a conduit for these spirits. And so he's always encountering them, dealing with them, maybe trying to help them and, guide them to where they need to go. And sometimes, of course, this means he also encounters things that are less friendly, less savory. And Fadov has pretty much taken it upon herself to travel with and protect this young lad. And so, whenever these spirits turn out to be fiends or aberrations or things, she is the one who dispatches them, as they are her favorite enemy. And so, these are the two characters that we played while we were on our little vacation on our cruise. And I fell in love with them and their dynamic. And so I thought, okay, well, they deserve art. I need to draw them. I need them to be together. And so we went on this grand adventure. We were hired out to collect a special reagent from under the water in what was an arcane garden. Feels a bit funny that you use a regular boat to hunt spirits. I mean, you can use different types of arrows. You also have magic, because of course she is a ranger, so she is a spellcaster. And as a Horizon Walker ranger, she gets different abilities, and she can do fancy bow tricks and use force damage instead of regular damage, and it's fun. Really, she's not hunting spirits per se. She's hunting like demons and things, so it's a little different. They just pretend to be spirits so that Toki can interact with them and they can kind of sneak in and be like, hello, yes, I'm good and normal, you should help me. You should talk to me. But yeah, Luigi supremacy. The best thing to hunt spirits with is a vacuum cleaner. Oh, true. So Luigi knows what he's about. There's a reason they hire him to do the job. Baldy good? It looks good. Ooh. I don't think I've ever looked at it before. Vivaldi. I know it's a thing now. I'm I don't know if I want to transition into any kind of like new browser or anything, because that just seems a little intimidating. I also don't feel the need to personally, so I think I'll just hold on to what I've got for now. And guess what I didn't finish? I feel like I won't like the answer. Oh no. That's so popular. Why does my phone keep buzzing? Who's trying to talk to me? These notifications from Pokemon Go. They need to be stopped. See if we can erase some of this sketched out hair. Love the little mischievous response. Like hee-hoo. You might not like the answer, but at least I will be cute about it. Alright. So that looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. Kato is very cute and mischievous, yes. And the hair looks excellent. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to block it out, trying to make it look good. Some of it's gonna be covered up by flowers later anyway, so I'm trying not to put too much stock into every single bit of it. Because I don't know exactly where I want them to be and where I want them to go. Part of me's like, oh, what if I just don't want to cover up the hair at all anymore, and I just don't want the flowers to be there. No, I do want them to be there. It's like kind of like a big part of her visual design that I determined during the game. Yeah, after my stream today, I'm just going from drawing one thing, this, drawing this, to drawing something else completely. Actually, two different something else's. Which, honestly, after this little exploration today, my little art session, I'm feeling a lot more confident about doing that thing now. So maybe it won't be too much of a slog for me to get through. But again, we'll have to see. Because it could go really well, it could go... Again, it could just take forever and be a bad time, but... Oh, things have been going pretty well today. So we can hope. Eugen's biased about the first half. It's a weird way to spell absolutely correct. I like to do art 2 tonight, but I gotta get 2 things done before. Yeah, I mean, we have so much stuff to do, all of us. It's really unfortunate. I feel like everyone is just so busy. Everyone is so busy, there's always so much stuff that needs to get done. And then we just end up not doing any of the things we want to do. That's unfortunate. I mean, somehow you're a good web programmer. Oh no, I'm doing this all in the wrong layer. Like, could have been worse, but wanted those things to stay separate for a little bit longer. Not the wrong layer. Luckily, it's not catastrophic this time. But it would have been really funny if it was. Like these 2 layers are gonna be merged at some point anyway, so it's okay. Dum dum. Yeah, it's Saturday evening. What do you do? Definitely not work. Oh, I'm playing instead of what I want to do, so we could switch brains. I wish you could do that. You just switch brains with people. Like if they're in the mindset that you want to be in, and you're in the mindset that they want to be in, I wish you could just like swap them. That'd be so nice. Maybe then I'd actually be able to get something done. Do the website. Do what you gotta do. Get that thing done. Do the thing. Do the cool thing. Then you can hang out and do whatever you want. I'm doing. Up a little save right now. As I say in Korra, do the thing. Good advice. Then do your thing and not play. Ooh. Ooh, you just got with your own logic. Make me. Oh no. That's a threat. And this line streamline watches two idiots play out a telenovela in her chat. Listen, I love it. It keeps me going. It keeps the vibes good. I just need like a whole chat filled with people yelling at each other to get work done. Let's see. Work! I have been bonked in Discord. You know, it's not work. Do the thing. And you know, if I'm feeling discouraged at any step of this process, I can just pretend you guys are telling me to do the thing. And so that gives me a little burst of inspiration I need to not shut off my stream. Although I do eventually have to go off and do my own thing. So it will eventually come to be that I can no longer be here either. Locking out some shapes. You know, the website I'm doing stuff for is 11 deities. Player joins under the banner of one of the deities. I chose Stormcatcher. Do you know what's one of the Stormcatcher's lines? Get back to work. I love that. Well, guess you better get back to work. I'm gonna slide this over here too, so I have it. I'm doing one of the things I want to do. Woo! Victory! Let's see. Oh gosh, we're already half an hour over time and I'm still sitting here doodling. I like what I just made. I'll pretend that's kind of shape that we're going for here. We'll refine it in a moment. I love attempting to drag people into that website. Imagine Discord's markdown works here. That'd be fun. Back down to this layer and just erase some of this, kind of like what we did earlier. We're just going to draw over it anyway. Get a little loose paint over. We'll figure out the rest later. If we turn off this layer here. Oh, a little bit of a difference. Only a little bit though. If I'm gonna be only drawing this on stream, I'm gonna have to make myself some more stream days. Cause oh boy, this is gonna take a very long time to do. Yeah, more streams. We'll have to see though, because oh my gosh, I do not have time to be a person most days. Especially with the project I'm working on hitting Kickstarter, I have all these new deadlines to meet, I mean, ugh. It's gonna be a toughie. We can do it. I need to get really, really good at time management all of a sudden. I mean, I am good at time management. It's not so much of a time management thing and so much of a... I am stressed about external factors and I'm gonna be having to manage a lot of things. Yoo-hoo. I want to start drawing some of these in. You can be good at time management? The heck? Yeah, I know. It's pretty revolutionary. Even I have a hard time believing it sometimes, but it actually can be done. I wish it didn't have to be, but it can. Proceeds to forget to sleep while doing website. I mean, listen, yesterday I forgot to sleep while working on writing samples, so hee-hoo. We are We are alike in that regard. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. I don't know why. I mean, tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, why is my toe being weird? Why does it hurt? Yeah, it's definitely looking better the more and more I do. Which, I mean, it's kind of the goal, isn't it? Make the thing look better as you go. I don't know, because sometimes I get struck by this kind of in the moment feeling of, wow, I really hate the thing I'm working on right now. But then that goes away after I develop a little bit more. So it's not like I genuinely hate the thing I'm working on. I just hated the stage I was in, and that just happens constantly. So I'll be in like the weird rendering stage where things aren't quite where they should be, but then adding a couple more tweaks to different things makes it like drastically different. And I'm like, oh wow, this looks really nice. But I wouldn't have that really nice stage without having the icky stage right beforehand. I need to remember not to quit during the icky stage. Because if I do, then I'm probably not going to hit the good stage anytime soon. Like something inspirational quote, don't be so afraid to fail that you never even make the jump. Something like that. Because if you jump and you make a bad thing, you can turn that bad thing into a good thing. But you can't turn nothing into a good thing. You just kind of have to hope that you have a good thing, and that's a lot harder than fixing a bad thing. At least in my experience. Very inspirational, yes. I try to inspire the masses with my rambling and peculiar statements. The hair is a happening. Oh. I mean, honestly, I think I might just start doing longer Saturday streams in general. I don't know, like that's kind of an idea I've had floating in my brain for a little bit. I mean, why not, right? Like, I don't typically do much on Saturdays anyway. And I know most other art streamers just kind of hang out for an eternity on their streams. I kind of do my little 2 hours and dip usually, but I don't know. Could try something else, could try something new. I just know that I don't want to be streaming from the early afternoon to the late evening. That's probably not what I want to do. Like, I have to eat eventually. Where do you feel like would work and not burn you out? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing I'm trying to find and hone in on and kind of see where that boundary is for me. Where, like, I'm happy and content in doing it, but it's also not draining my life force to do. I feel like so many struggles of mine are just me being nervous to be doing this at all. Then I end up working myself up over kind of nothing, and yoo-hoo, there goes my energy. So I am indeed very anxious about streaming still, even though it's been like 4 months of me doing this. Which on its own seems like really wild. Like, I've been doing this for 4 months. Pretty crazy. There was a point in time where I used to look at streaming as a hobby as like, oh man, I wish I could do that one day. Like, I wish I could start streaming. But then one day I was like, okay, so why don't you? So why not just do it? And I did it. Dude, you're golden. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I just have one of those like brain types that wants me to be perfect all the time. And like as someone who's kind of just starting out in the whole world of like streaming and content creation and all that kind of stuff, it's really difficult to just be perfect at it. You know what I mean? Like, things are gonna go wrong because you don't really know what you're doing yet. And oh, you're a creative, gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're creative. Yeah, you want to be perfect all the time. But yeah, then you find out it's like not particularly achievable to just be perfect all the time, especially when you're brand new to something. But that doesn't stop my brain from telling me that I should be. Like, I encounter one singular technical difficulty and I'm like, oh my god, my career is over. I'm finished. How could this happen? My sound mixer was off at the beginning of stream. I'm going to die now. Like, yeah, it gets like that. And that's not ideal. That's not how it should be. My brain is like, yeah, we're just gonna do that because that's how it feels. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. But yeah, so I feel like as time goes on, I am getting a little bit more confident with it. I'm feeling a little more comfy, just kind of hopping on stream, saying hi, hello, getting to business, starting chatting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's still like a little battle in my brain of like, okay, the little anxiety demon says I'm not doing good enough, but I certainly could be doing worse for a pretty brand new streamer. But yeah, my main goal is just like I want everyone who comes into my stream to just have a good chill time. I wanted everyone to hang out, chat with each other, see me work, ask questions if you have any, just that kind of stuff. You don't gotta interact if you don't want to. And if you like being here, you can hang out. You can come back for a future stream. You can go hang out on World Anvil. That place is pretty cool. Got a Discord server you can join. I post all of my best silly updates. Post new artwork, all that kind of stuff. Why are you such a good bean? Oh, look who's talking. Oh, everyone's being so nice to each other in this chat. I love it. Share the love with each other. That's what matters. Yeah, I'm just... Wait, a Discord I wasn't aware of? Yeah, I have a Discord server. Yeah, let me just, If I can spell it right, hold on. Just he-hoo. Everyone's being so nice in this chat. Kato and I literally 15 minutes ago. Do it! Make me do it! But yeah, I have a Discord server of my own creative world. So if you would like to join the Owlworks, you are more than welcome to do so. It's just kind of like there's little hangout spaces. It's where I post all of my creative announcements and all that kind of stuff. The Owlworks, I love the name. Thank you. I came up with it the other day because I was like, okay, I want to have a name for this place where people can hang out. And I definitely wanted it to be, owl themed. So I was like, oh, like some. Honestly, if Wizards of the Coast did not do it first, I would have gone with Strixhaven because I love that name. But no, we cannot do that. We cannot copy them, unfortunately. I was like, okay, well, I'm the resident owl. This is where I work. Is my little factory. But yeah, it's just kind of where I be. So yeah, you're welcome to come in and chat about random stuff, about arts, about world building. You can post memes in there if you feel like. I want to set up that fancy welcome screen. Yeah, it's really cool. It's part of like the community features for Discord servers. So if you make a community server, you can start doing like little onboarding things and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, you get to pick your own roles because I try to avoid like at everyone pinging as much as I possibly can. Because yeah, I feel like people join servers for everything nowadays, and so pinging everybody every single time you post anything, I feel like that just annoys people. Yeah, you just pick out your little roles. You pick what you want to be pinged for. Got roles like if you wanna be pinged for streams, I got that. If you wanna be pinged for when I post arts and stuff, got that too. Yeah, just a whole selection of things. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, Superstitious P, thank you for following. Hello, hi. Hides all my discords from my friends. Oh gosh. I got scared. Oh no. Yeah, the alerts are a little they can be a little loud. I don't know. Some people say it's like chill, some people say it's a little too loud. I don't know. But yeah, so I have that little Discord server if you want to hang out. And yeah, it's the best way to keep up with my like creative side of things. And so if you're interested in my work and the things I do, go check it out. We got some cool beans in there. And we got Mochi in there. Mochi's wonderful. I always see Mochi reacting to different things on my server, greeting the newcomers, reacting to my posts. Another excellent bean from the group. And so am I. Mochi's everywhere, and so am I, yeah. Yeah, I love those community members who just pop up literally everywhere, and you wonder, like, where are you not found? Like, how are you everywhere all at once? It can be pretty magical sometimes, because really sometimes it just defies explanation. Because you can't run, trust me, I've tried. I think you tried running in the opposite direction and ran directly into her. Yes, you've never tried to run away from me. You've run towards me though, yeah. Just run right into Kato's arms. I mean, you give good hugs. Yeah, why would you want to run away from something like that? Ooh, we're so close to being done with this hair. Almost. So close. Have to do some more of this shading. There's like a small section that still hasn't been like filled out yet. Pretty good. I'm probably gonna come back to it later and touch it up some more after we do like the rest of the rendering, just to kind of balance out the details and all that kind of stuff. But for now, the stage that we kind of have everything else at is where it's going to be brought up to on the rest of it, so it's finished. Okay, that that section looks okay. That section looks good. Good. And so now, top of head, left side of head, finished. Good. We're kind of just drawing over this flower right now because it's just going to be filled in later anyway with the actual desired shape. I'm gonna start drowning this out completely. Because the shape's gonna end up looking different anyway. So I might as well just kind of block it out and try to hide it a little bit. Just in case the new shape doesn't fully cover it in the end. It's all good. We're in like hyper focus mode right now. We're on a mission. We know exactly what our stopping point is meant to be today. So we are just going until we reach that point. Look, we're so close to the finish. I can fit it all on one on like one piece of the screen now. It's all right there. That is all we have left. Hair is so fun to do. Hair is both friend and worst enemy. Could be either one, it could be both. Just depends on which stage of the drawing you're in. Honestly, the initial planning phase, hair is enemy. Hair is bad. Hair is not friend. But then you get to this stage. Your angle or your double. Yeah, there you go. But like at this stage of the process, I think it's fun. I like the little shading part. I like making the little values pop. It's fun. I'm gonna get to like the highlight stage and it's gonna be even better. Really good. I think okay, the thing I appreciate most about starting to stream as an artist is that it actually makes me enjoy the process a lot more. Like me doing this on my own, like, you know, me quietly in my bedroom, not bedroom, living room, I guess, doing my work by myself, I tend to frustrate myself a lot, and so I just allow the vibes to become abysmal. But when I'm here with you guys, I don't want to be sad. I want to have a good time. And so I end up just kind of being a lot more fast and loose with things, and just having more fun, essentially. And so that turns the entire process into something that's a lot more fun. We're here to keep these good vibes going. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're making everything nice. We're here to have a good time, share that good time with our friends. And all of this is made possible by you viewers who have come and chatted and hung out and just been silly with me and with each other. That's really nice. I feel like I draw in a different crowd pretty much every time I stream. But yeah, that's not a bad thing either. I'm used to seeing like a lot of different names come in and come through. Yes, I am silly. As you should be. The world needs more silly in it. A little silly goofy, little silly haha even. Hee-hoo. Where am I? Do, 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 do. Let's see. Sometimes I just pop out to go have a look at something in my browser and then get right back into action. Doodlin' doodlin'. You tend to stream too late for me to catch up during work days. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You mean like on the weekends, like today, or on Tuesday? Otherwise, I would visit more often. Yeah. I mean, I know on Tuesday, Tuesday is evening for me, which I know for any of the European crowd is gonna be like super late. But that's why I try to have earlier streams on the weekends. Because I know that all of you Europeans out there with several hours ahead on the clock aren't gonna be too late or too sleepy to come hang out. Yeah, it'd be cool for me to stream a little earlier on weekends too, but I don't want to overlap with World Anvil too much, because I also like watching those streams. I don't really want to have my stream schedule conflict with them too much, because, you know, if I'm streaming at the same time, I can't really watch. Well, I can't really watch, can't really engage. But yeah, I don't know. And so I basically start streaming kind of like as early as I can. I could try streaming like in the morning, like early morning for me. That would be before their streams. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because on the weeks where I don't mess up my sleep schedule too much, I actually do wake up really early on like Saturday and Sunday. It's like 7, 8 a.m. Kind of like the same time I'm supposed to wake up for work. But my issue is I keep messing up my sleep schedule, and so I'm always just dead tired in the morning, like even on work days. And so I'd like to find myself a little balance, maybe one day, where I can wake up early on the weekends, like super early. I'd really love it if I could do earlier weekday streams, but like, I just kind of can't. I don't have the time for it, like the time allotment. I have to wake up really early for work anyway. And so trying to fit in a stream schedule before work might just complicate things. But I think it's like I think it's Wordy Girl who streams at what would be 7 or 8 a.m. my time. Um I would love to do something similar, but again, I'm already at my desk at work, or hopefully at work by like 8, 9 a.m. So it's not really as sustainable for me. I could do little 5 a.m. streams. Just wake up, start stream 5 a.m., end at 7 a.m., get ready for work, go to work, come back. It could be fun. Oh, alright, we have this one little section left over of just hair that is unfinished. Ooh. Who is buzzing my phone again? Oh, it's more people streaming. That's fun. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm gonna make my hard cutoff for this stream today 6 o'clock, so if I don't finish this by 6 o'clock, somehow, that is when we are calling it quits. But I think we can do this within the hour. I mean, I sure hope so. This is like a tiny little section. Can't do it by then. I will be very concerned. I've developed like in the past like 10-20 minutes, I've developed the wildest craving for Mexican food. And oh, I don't really know that there's anywhere that I can just get that from right now. Not in this town. I'd have to like go out on an adventure and really go hunt that down. I feel like it'd be worth it. Or I could maybe find something in my house that I have already to cook that would give me that kind of same feeling. It won't be authentic by any means, but it doesn't really need to be. But I think that might just be because I'm generally hungry. Because I had like a bowl of cereal. That was hours ago, so I just need food. That's really all it is. Chili is more or less readily accessible. That is true, but I just don't have the materials for chili. I don't have like meat or anything. But I would like for my next big meal prep to be chili. Because it's just been a very long time since I've made it. And I'm a fiend for chili. I love this stuff. It's so good. Try to make it a little spicy. Not big on the spice. Like I'm not huge on spicy foods. I like spice in foods. I just don't want it to be so pronounced. Like I want it to be a feature, not the focus. Completely understandable. Chili is wonderful. Yeah, it's so good. There was I think it was last month or the month before. I think it was March, yeah. Um where we had to work from home for about a week, a little bit longer than a week. And you said focus when I was typing focus within. What is this wizardry? I just know. I just know things. Okay. But yeah, we had to work from home for a week. And so during that week, or like at the very beginning of the week, I made this gigantic pot of chili. And that pot of chili fed me every single meal for that entire week, and it was amazing. It was the best, the greatest idea I had. And I kind of just want to do that again because I hate like daily meal prepping. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the energy for it. But if I could just make a gigantic monster serving of food at the beginning of a week and like portion it, maybe freeze some, you know, that kind of stuff, I will be very happy with that. And so I think maybe I'm thinking not this week. I'm thinking maybe not next week either, because I just spent a lot of money on food, a lot of money on groceries. I'm just gonna try to eat down all the stuff that I already have in my house. Like I'm really trying not to like order out on food. I'm trying not to like buy a ton of groceries right now. It's hard out there when you want specific things, but your finances say you should maybe put a little pin in that and come back to it later. But really I feel like that's just adult life. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, really, but there's probably some things you should focus on first. Yeah, I'm just pleased that I've reached this kind of point where I don't need a recipe for chili anymore. I kind of just feel it with like I'm not gonna say my ancestors because I don't think my ancestors are really very chili focused. Um, I guess I could say I could channel my mom because she got really good at making chili, and so I think that's where my love of it came from. Um, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anyone here is like a an expert on cultural cuisine. I don't know if anyone in Kazakhstan is like really good at making chili or Kazakhstan or Belarus. If either of those two countries are known for good chili, then I can maybe claim that my ancestors have guided me this way. But I somehow don't think that that's the case. I'm an expert on eating chili, if that helps. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to be an expert in. Gotta do the expert taste tests as well, of course. I don't like chili, so Hugin can have all my chili. That's good. It's like it's like having that person around who they don't like the pickles that come with their sandwiches at diners, and so that means you always get the pickle. So if there's ever chili at the table, you don't want any, you can have it. I just find it so wild that it's possible to not like chili. I need to find foods both of us can eat. That's a little struggle. Okay. We draw ever closer to our finish. Literally, because we're drawing it. Well, I need to go. So see you next time. It's been lovely. Love how the hair is turning out. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so close to seeing it in its finished form, but it's okay. You will see it. You'll see it posted probably on Discord. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was really nice having you chatting. Bye, Huin. Bye. We just need to hold out till the finish. It's so soon. You can do it. I'm doing my best to do it. All right. It's just this tiny little itty bitty section that we have left to do. My wrist is telling me, hey, maybe take a break, bud. But it's fine. Because we will be pretty soon. Like, we're almost done here. Alright, we'll work with this. Bunch of carefully placed scribbles is really all that drawing is. Wouldn't you say so? Zoom out of this so it's not pixelated anymore. Ooh. The section's almost done. Ooh. Like, I'm trying to work so quickly at this point. My muscles are like, oh, what is this? Are we working out? Is this... Why are we doing such high intensity movement? But no, I'm just scribbling ferociously. And there she is, with her beautiful little head of hair. If you see the before and the after. I was looking at the wrong screen, that's why there was so much delay. I was waiting for it to turn, but then I realized. But yeah, so we started off with this little sketch. Of course, some parts of it got like erased throughout the process, and you see some of this that I started drawing on in the wrong layer, whatever. That's fine. And so now we've ended up with this full head of hair. So pretty. Oh, thank you. So I think, so next on our list of things to do is going to be putting the actual flowers in her hair. And we'll have to kind of decide where we want those sprinkled throughout. And yeah, I think once we get her like head figured out, maybe we'll also get Toki's head figured out too. Just so they're like kind of even on what stage they're at. Let me just grab those little color swatches out of there. We don't really need those anymore. Yeah, so there she is with her little curly head of hair. I love her. And so yeah, we'll just we're gonna save this. That's the most important part. We'll once again do our little export. We can see the different stages that we go through. That'll be our post-stream work in progress shot. Wonderful. All right. So yes, we are already like over an hour over our normal stream time. This was really nice. This was really great. Thank you everybody for coming by and watching, chatting, having a lovely little time watching me draw my favorite little D&D character Fade of. We're going to go see if anyone's on who is just like, you know, rateable at the moment. We'll have to go see. What do you say we go hang out with Timepool, who is also streaming art stuff? I like Timepool in this house. Timepool is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to send you off. I feel a little bad. I ran over time. Usually I end sooner so I can raid Timepool at like a reasonable time. But yeah, if you had fun during my stream and like you're kind of like new around here, you can catch me on all these different socials, and also if you want to join my little community, I have a Discord server, so feel free to check any of those out at any time. No pressure, no rush. The information is also all, you know, down below in the doodly boo in the about section. So yeah, you're welcome back anytime. And so we're gonna start this little raid here. And so yeah, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay happy, stay hydrated, stay creative, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. for my little gaming stream. So have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.